Mr. Bumgardner, I understand that your father started this store back in the 1930s. Could you tell us a little bit about growing up as a boy and the store life?
Well, we did start there. He did, and I was only about 13-year-old, but I believe I'm 73 now, and I've seen the rest of them come and go. In that length of time, we used to own a school in there. We got was about 200 yards out to where the church is at now, and I went to the 6th grade. We had a 2-room schoolhouse and a wood stove on each end. But my dad started this when about the time the road was built, a little after it was built here in 1930, around 1930, and we worked on the farm here, and then decided to build a store since it had a new road through here, and started off very small, and as far as that goes. And we, I believe as I told you, first gasoline we bought, maybe it was about 130 gallons. Right now I've got about 20-some thousand gallon storage, but a lot of things just come and went, and it's changed a whole lot in a way. Back during the war, there weren't many stations open. From Sparta to North Wilkesboro, sometimes of a night, it'd be about the only place that'd be open. And we got, I believe it was in 1945. I keep trying to think of the time when they rationed gas, you know. What year was that?
Gosh, I don't know. I was born in 1945.
I can't remember, but that was back when they would only sell them $1 worth of time. I remember that. It'd be lined up but primarily I worked outside in here on the farm, and being the youngest one of the family, stayed here on the place, and got married back when I was fairly young, and raised 6 children here. They have my mother. My dad died in 1952 with a heart attack, and kept going on, and just kind of took over us into it. Then
you told me that you could sell gas back when you first opened for about 15 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
That'd be hard for some of the young people to understand.
yeah,
that they
that's right. 14.9 and set up for about 15.9, about a penny on the gallon or something like that. That's when you pumped it by hand.
Yeah.
One hand pump.
I know that
We had 2 hand pumps, and then went to one clock-based type, and then later on computer and so on.
there probably wasn't a lot of cars on the road at that time, was there?
Not very many. No, they weren't too many.
How long do you estimate that 130 gallons of gas lasted Ewins?
Oh, it'd probably last, at that time, it'd probably last a week or more.
You probably sell 130 gallons within 2 hours, isn't it?
Well, sometimes, yes.
I can remember when soda pops were like 5 or 6 cent bottle back when I was a child. Can you remember it being any less
They
than
had 1 or 2 drinks. We sold 3 cents. Yeah, it was 1 or 2. And later on they changed and kept climbing, but they got down as was at that time around 3 cents. Most of the time nobody had of course electric boxes or anything in. We didn't have ice boxes at the time until later it came out. We used to have ice boxes that came out of North Wilkesboro with ice truck. And we kept, that's some of our drinks like that big. Put in one big chunk in a box, weigh about 150, 200 pounds of ice, and it
How long would that last, a hunk of ice weighing like that?
Oh, well, if it's kept closed pretty much, it'll last a week or better. Yeah, it'll last like that, but it's because it's large and it's cool, it's kind of insulated around it, you know, and in the box and everything. It has changed a lot. There was only one brand of gasoline at the time when it started. That was which is I've always had, sold Texaco, and or started to that, and is Indian gas, known as Indian, and it's clear. There weren't no color in anything. Later on, they got a they called that fire chief. That was several. They changed back to that, and then later on they come on with a high test. They call it sky chief. There's only 2 grades then, and of course in the recent years it had 3 different ones. Seen take all the lead out of it. But as I said, I raised had 6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls, and I lost my wife in 1966 with a brain hemorrhage, and made it. They's up big enough to help me, some of the older ones in, and mother helped me some. So mother died 4 or 5 years ago. But I've been here all the time and on the farm and in the store and around. Worked a lot of hours at it. I used to run about 16, 18 hours a day because I get up in the morning here, and then my mother would come over back right after my dad died and stay in the store, and I'd come back that evening and stay till the night or something. I never worked off anywhere. I did work at the shoe plant for about 10 years, but I still run the store, and I'd come and never go to the house, come in at 4 or 5 o'clock when I got off from work, stay here till about 11, and go learn and go back to the shoe plant. Like that.
Can you think of any comical or most outstanding thing that might have happened that would have been sort of comical since you've been running the store? Some kind of situation?
Well, I don't know. Some of it weren't too comical. Some of it was when the thieves got around and stole my safe at the house. And I didn't like that too well. It was in 1975, and I turned around and bugged the store, put another safe here. They got over $5,000 off of me in safe at the house, and a couple of finest Colt pistols made. And it'd be easily worth $10,000 a day, a lot of old silver. And I didn't like that too well, and I bugged the store and got another safe, a little bigger than it was. Took the wheels off of it and bolted the floor. It's a safe that you couldn't pick up. It'd weigh about 600 or 800 pounds. They thought they would get it out of the store then, I reckon, and I was warned about it, and I bugged it in. One morning about 3 o'clock, I heard this grinding or racket in there, and I called my youngest son, stay with me, Rick. Give him one pump gun, and I took the other, and we went to investigate it. And I think I used about 3. No, I used 4 number 2 shot 3-inch mags. Kind of in back end and lower quarters of some of them, and I think I'd give him the other gun. He had about 3 shells, and I think he kind of waved them goodbye on the other end with about 3 shots. But I never tried to kill anybody. I didn't come over here to do that. I did want to know who it was, and I didn't particularly like the way they had done me before, and as I told you a while ago, I made a preacher out of one, I reckon, and one got 8 to 10 years, but he's the one got all the shots. There's only one got shot in the bunch.